Are you worried about how much of your retirement income is getting eaten up by state taxes? You're not alone. For millions of Americans, choosing the right state to retire isn't just about sunshine or scenery. It's about keeping more of your hard-earned money. In today's video, we're diving into the 10 most tax-friendly states for retirees in 2025. These states can help you stretch your Social Security, protect your pensions, and even cut property costs without sacrificing your lifestyle. Stick with us because some of these may surprise you. Number 1. Tennessee. Let's start with Tennessee, one of the most consistently tax-friendly states for retirees. Tennessee is famous for its lack of a state income tax, which immediately means your retirement income, whether it's Social Security, pensions, or IRA withdrawals, stays entirely in your pocket at the state level. For retirees living on a fixed budget, this is a major advantage. Property taxes are also below the national average, around 0.71%, which is considerably lighter than what you'd pay in states like New Jersey or Illinois. This means homeowners, especially retirees looking for affordable living, can stretch their housing budget much further here. And unlike some states that still impose estate or inheritance taxes, Tennessee does not have either. That makes it much easier for retirees to pass along assets to their children or loved ones without an extra layer of taxation. Beyond taxes, Tennessee offers a relatively low cost of living and vibrant mid-sized cities like Chattanooga and Knoxville, which are popular among retirees for their mix of affordability, mild climate, and amenities. Number 2. Florida. Florida has long been the poster child for retiree-friendly states, and in 2025, it continues to hold that reputation. The Sunshine State has no state income tax, meaning Social Security benefits, pensions, and withdrawals from retirement accounts are all tax-free at the state level. That's a huge draw for retirees escaping higher tax states up north. Property taxes in Florida average about 0.86%, just under the U.S. median, and retirees may qualify for additional homestead exemptions that reduce their property tax bills even further. There's also no estate or inheritance tax, which is attractive for retirees hoping to leave wealth to heirs. Of course, Florida's warm climate and abundance of retirement communities, from Naples to the Villages, make it one of the most popular choices for seniors seeking sunshine and a supportive lifestyle. Number 3. Nevada. Nevada isn't just about Las Vegas glitz. For retirees, it's also one of the most tax-friendly states in America. Nevada imposes no state income tax, so retirement benefits, investment income, and wages are untouched at the state level. This is especially appealing for retirees with diverse income sources. Property taxes are relatively low too, averaging around 0.60%, which is among the lowest in the nation. For retirees purchasing property or downsizing, that's a significant saving. And like Florida and Tennessee, Nevada also does not impose an estate or inheritance tax. Beyond the numbers, retirees are often drawn to Nevada's warm desert climate, proximity to outdoor recreation around Lake Tahoe and Red Rock Canyon, and communities like Henderson and Reno that provide a balance of affordability and amenities. Number 4. Wyoming. If you prefer open skies and wide spaces, Wyoming is a retiree-friendly state that blends natural beauty with low taxes. Wyoming has no state income tax, which means Social Security, pensions, and withdrawals from retirement accounts remain untaxed at the state level. Its property taxes are some of the lowest in the nation, averaging around 0.57%. This makes home ownership remarkably affordable, even for retirees on fixed incomes. The state also imposes no estate or inheritance tax, giving retirees peace of mind when it comes to passing along wealth. Add to that Wyoming's low sales taxes, stunning landscapes like Yellowstone and the Grand Tetons, and a low cost of living compared to nearby states like Colorado, and you can see why it's an under-the-radar retirement destination. Number 5. South Dakota. South Dakota consistently ranks as one of the most tax-friendly states in the U.S. for retirees. The state levies no state income tax, which means all forms of retirement income are safe from state taxation. Property taxes run around 1.22%, which is slightly higher than the national average, but the lack of income and estate taxes offsets this for many retirees. Speaking of estates, South Dakota does not impose estate or inheritance taxes. The cost of living is also below average, and while winters can be harsh, many retirees are drawn to areas like Sioux Falls and Rapid City for their affordability, healthcare access, and growing communities. Number 6. Alaska. Alaska may not be the first place you think of for retirement, but from a tax perspective, it's very attractive. Alaska has no state income tax and no state sales tax, though some local areas levy their own. This combination can make everyday living more affordable, even though Alaska's cost of goods is generally higher due to shipping. Property taxes average around 1.19%, close to the national median. Importantly, Alaska also does not levy estate or inheritance taxes. And here's a unique perk. Alaska residents may qualify for the Permanent Fund Dividend, an annual payment funded by oil revenues, which provides an extra income boost each year. For adventurous retirees who don't mind cold weather and isolation, Alaska can be surprisingly rewarding both financially and in lifestyle. Number 7. Texas. Texas is another retiree favorite, thanks to its tax structure. Texas has no state income tax, which protects retirement income streams. Property taxes, however, are among the highest in the country, averaging about 1.68%. This can be a challenge, but many retirees still find the trade-off worthwhile because they're not paying any state tax on income. Texas also does not have estate or inheritance taxes, allowing retirees to pass along wealth more easily. Add in affordable housing in many areas, a relatively low overall cost of living, and sunny weather in much of the state, and Texas continues to be attractive to retirees, especially in cities like San Antonio and Austin. Number 8. Washington. Washington State is often overlooked, but it's a great choice for retirees from a tax perspective. Washington levies no state income tax, so pensions, Social Security, and retirement account withdrawals are untouched. Property taxes sit around 0.84%, slightly below the U.S. average. Washington does not impose an inheritance tax, but it does have an estate tax for very large estates, starting at about $2.2 million. That's something wealthier retirees need to consider. With its natural beauty, from Seattle's waterfront to the mountains in Puget Sound, Washington combines tax-friendliness with lifestyle appeal. Number 9. Delaware. Delaware may be small, but it's mighty when it comes to retiree taxes. The state exempts Social Security from taxation and offers generous breaks on other retirement income, including pensions and IRA withdrawals. Property taxes are extremely low, averaging just 0.56%, one of the lowest rates in the country. There's also no state sales tax, which makes everyday purchases cheaper. Delaware does not have an estate tax, although inheritance tax may apply in certain cases. With its proximity to the East Coast cities and affordable small towns, Delaware is especially appealing for retirees who want low taxes but still want to stay near family in the Northeast. Number 10. New Hampshire, a New England gem with a tax system retirees love. New Hampshire does not tax Social Security benefits, pensions, or earned income. It does tax interest and dividends, but that's being phased out and will disappear completely by 2027. Property taxes are high, averaging about 1.86%, but retirees often find the lack of income and sales tax offsets this cost. New Hampshire has no state sales tax and no estate or inheritance taxes. Combine that with charming small towns, mountains, lakes, and proximity to Boston, and you get a state that balances tax benefits with quality of life. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you're planning your retirement journey, don't miss our upcoming videos where we cover affordable cities, hidden gems, and smart financial tips for retirees. Subscribe now to Retire Smart USA and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a money-saving update. This video is for educational purposes only and should not be taken as financial, legal, or tax advice. Tax laws can change, and everyone's financial situation is unique. Always consult a qualified tax advisor or financial planner before making retirement decisions.